Welcome. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss omnipresence marketing, which is a kind of trendy marketing term that's became popular for the last few years. In essence, the idea is that you are keeping a constant presence with your customer base, the majority or all possible marketing channels. So an idea for a marketing strategy of this sort would be I would run Facebook ads, I would run Google ads, probably with customer lists because you just want it to be targeted, really focusing on your customer base. But Facebook ads, Google ads, maybe direct mail advertising, weekly email campaigns, text message marketing. You're kind of hitting them on all possible marketing channels to keep that continuous sort of brand awareness with them. It's not a strategy that I really utilize, and my good sort of strategy is what's the best marketing channel that's going to deliver you the best return on your investment. Focus on that marketing channel. Increase the budget. And then, if you kind of saturate that marketing channel, sure, branch out into other marketing channels that might deliver a little bit of a lower ROI, but really focus on what's going to get you the best results. And then, branch out into others at a later point. The whole idea of omnipresence marketing, it makes sense depending on what your customer base is and depending on kind of what your business is. Where it would make the most sense is if you had a higher end luxury item, and you had fairly large profit margins, because you're going to be utilizing marketing channels that don't deliver you necessarily the best ROI, right? Let's just say Facebook ads didn't deliver much in the way of actual conversions for your business. Maybe you just have a fairly unique product, whatever it might be, but still using Facebook ads to keep that omnipresence sort of awareness with your customer base. So let's say you're a real estate agent and you had a landing page for a $20 million home, okay? And you were doing retargeting ads and you used Facebook and you used Google advertising for that. That would potentially make sense, right? Because if you get that one sale from that house, if you spend $5,000 on Facebook advertising and you finally get that one sale, then it is worth those efforts, right? A marketing agency might be another example, right? Generally, you're dealing, a larger scale marketing agency. Generally, you're dealing with potentially clients that could be paying you very large sums, for 6 months or a year, sometimes, depending on your agreement. Right. So it could be worth it I'll spend the $500, whatever it might be, on marketing just for this one potential company or this one small group of customers. But knowing that 4 out of 5 times it might not lead it anywhere. So I'm spending $2,500 and I got one conversion off of that, utilizing these marketing channels that really don't deliver profitable results usually. But it still makes sense because there is that chance that I would get the sale on that channel. So, and because you're dealing with larger numbers, it could be profitable for you. Even in that case, though, I would suggest kind of focusing more on marketing channels that get you the most profitable results based off of what you kind of seen in the past. I mean, there's so many marketing channels out there, right? Like I could run ads on Reddit, I could run ads on Pinterest, I could run ads, TikTok and all these sort of other marketing channels, but my customer base isn't on Reddit or TikTok, right? Or Pinterest, right? It's like my customer base is usually business owners. Their demographic's a little bit older, and they're usually men, and all these sort of other factors. So I know that those marketing channels aren't going to work for me, and that's something that you kind of need to know for your own business, right? So yeah, if let's just say you had just a typical product you were selling, we'll use our example that we always do, a CBD sleep aid gummy, right? And the average customer bought $50 in products from you when they made a purchase, or your profit margins, not that high, or your product's doesn't cost that much. It wouldn't make sense to really do omnipresence marketing, because you're essentially would be wasting money on marketing channels that are not going to get you the best results. You want to focus on what's actually going to get you those sales, right? So omnipresence, kind of a trendy thing. It's not really anything I would recommend too much. If you are dealing with higher end products, luxury jewelry, drug rehab centers might be one. Real estate, high end real estate, things that would be considered kind of more high end items. It could be worth it, with any of this. A/B test it, definitely try out some campaigns and see what kind of results you're getting from them. But it's a lot of work. I mean, you could set up for 6-7 different marketing channels if you wanted to, and then run, you're creating and making campaigns on each and every one of those. And a lot of those channels are going to deliver very lackluster results, and you're spending money on there. It could be worth it. Just if you get one conversion and it's really profitable for you, then it could be worth it to set all that up. But I would say probably better to set something up on maybe like Google, right? Get a really good looking campaign going, and you kind of optimize that sort of ongoing, or perhaps Facebook ads, but generally Google's are kind of a go-to with that, right? Now within Google, I mean, you could even create search ads and display ads and video ads, right? And create even more omnipresence, right? You can really oversaturate, but you also have the risk of kind of annoying your customer base, right? You upset one of those customers and they write a bad review on you, and you're Google My Business. That's you just paid all this money to get a bad review, right? So again, it's just not something that I kind of recommend, even in cases of higher end sort of products. Focus on what's getting you the best results, optimize that, scale it accordingly. If you get to the point of saturation where you're spending so much that there's no more of your customer base on that channel, branch out into other things, but really focus on what's getting you there. And you can use other marketing channels to sort of enhance that, right? Like direct mail marketing to enhance your Google campaigns, or Facebook, Instagram ads to sort of maybe retargeting on there. But it's always about focusing on what's getting you the actual profitable marketing results. So that's what I got on Omnipresence Marketing, and that's all I got for today. See you on the next one.